Hello, this is Seth with Blend Precisely once again to tell you about more features in Blend Precisely. So, this week we're going to talk about a new feature. Just got done cooking. Should make your life a little bit easier for selecting ingredients. So, with no more further ado, I'm going to share the screen so you can see what's going on. And here we go. All right. So you should be able to see my screen at this point. If you don't, scream and holler, let me know. I think I can do a few more little clicks here to make that happen. Okay, so there's this thing we call the hamburger because it kind of looks like a hamburger, but not. So I'm going to click on that and you see, oh my God, this is different. Normally you'll see this one, which is if you've been using Blend Precisely for a while, this is the standard way to say, okay, I want to search for something like lavender. And it gives you lavender, and quite a few other things. So what we've added is an advanced filtering system. And this is going to enable you to pick and choose with a lot more refinement. So just simply, if you want to see only essential oils, you can do that. And simply click on it. Note the little red check mark over here. That means you've selected. If you don't want it, you just click it again. You also get a little pop-up to tell you a little bit about the what's in this particular ingredient. So again, click the check marks, and when you want to add them to your recipe, you just click add, and there they are. And if you don't want them, get rid of them and go back. So it remembers whether you wanted the table view or the advanced view, whatever it is. So just to give you an example about making this thing useful, let's say we do in fact want an essential oil, and we know we want lavender, and this just shows just the common name. It doesn't include the Latin name at all. So you can have many different types of lavender. So this is just the common name. So as you can see, we have Lavandula vera, Lavandula angustifolia. Hope I'm not butchering these names. And then if we want to narrow that down a little bit, let's just search for Lavandula angustifolia. And wait, there's still more because we have different suppliers here. And this one's from Aromatics. This one's from Floriana Wholesale. This one is from Blend Precisely, which is the average of industry standards, and so on and so forth. And if you don't like that, you can just clear it. You say, I want to start over and search for something else. So if you want to see, say perhaps you only want to see your components, and you click on suppliers. These are all the possible ones for you that you put in at one point or another. So let's say Floriana prices here. It looks like we have nothing there. So I want to get rid of that one. Let's say aromatics. And we don't have any in aromatics. Let's find one that we do have. Hinterhour, perhaps. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that and look at suppliers again and see what else is available. Okay, So I may not be in the right. Oh, I see. We've got some things there. It's just a little delay on the back end. Okay. So for this case, I can say I want to see either Floriana or aromatics, in which case it will show you both of them. So it's not an and, it's what we call or in computer science. So either or will appear in the results. So that's one use of it. And another thing that you might find useful now is that you can, if you want to do perfumery, for example, you can pick a specific note with the essential oils, and that will give you all of the oils that have just a top note. And let's see what's going on here. We're going to restart this. Not sure what's going on. I'm working on a server that is not the live server at the moment, but we'll give you a demonstration of what's going on here, just to give you the heads up. Okay, so for the top notes, let's just pick a base note. And so if you want a base note in your perfumery and a top note as well, it'll be either or. And you can see here's a base note, here's a top note, and those, so everything here will be either top or base. So very, very handy if you're trying to do that sort of thing. If you're looking for a specific plant part, you can also do that. Clear that just in case. So if you want to find all the bark essential or bark ingredients, you can do that as well. So that's pretty much it. In this case, we don't have only my ingredients. So I'm just going to leave it at that and clear it out. And that's pretty much it. Is the reason we came up with this was we were getting some feedback that it was just a little too difficult to do what we just did from this viewpoint. So while you can search for lavender, as you saw, it wasn't easy. So you're able to search for each and every one of these things much more accurately. So that's why. So does anybody have any questions, any concerns? Jackie, yeah, no, there's a few bugs. We're sorting them out. I'm on a test server, but I wanted to give you advance notice. We'll be publishing this on or before Sunday. So we like to get something to you every week. So this is the new one for that. So let's see. Questions, comments, anything, feel free to hit me up and we'll post the question here. Let's see, the editing of prices happens where? Okay. Let's get into that. I'm going to share the screen one more time. Share, here we go. So yeah, it's a good point. In this view, there's no place to edit prices, so you have to do that in the table view. So, for example, Angelica Root, the price is $20 for 10 milliliters. So let's just say, nope, I was wrong. It's 25. So you have to do it there. So that's it. Yeah, thanks for asking. And let's see, any other questions? All right, going once, going twice. Love you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.